Okay, everybody, so today what we are going to do is we are going to talk about your Pecha Kucha presentations. What you are going to do for your Pecha Kucha presentation is to build a slideshow. And what I'm going to do for you now is demonstrate what a Pecha Kucha looks like. So first of all, you should be aware that a Pecha Kucha is made up of 20 slides that show for 20 seconds each. Now, there is no writing on my slides, so you're focused on me. You are not reading anything that is on my screen other than that first slide that tells you my name and my topic. There is nothing on my slides that are animated. You won't see any movie clips, YouTube clips. You won't see any fancy swipes. You won't see anything jumping across the screen. And you'll find that everything about the presentation itself is very simple. Now, each one of you is going to pick a topic, and when you pick your topic, you're going to find 20 pictures that will give you clues on what it is that you should be talking about for the next 20 seconds. So for example, this clip, if I don't practice, it is the end. So I can tell you right now, before any other piece of a Pecha Kucha can be focused on, you must plan to practice. Timing, of course, is very important in a Pecha Kucha presentation because each one of these pictures is only going to show for 20 seconds. So you have 20 seconds to cover whatever that piece was for that picture. So now what you're going to do for your presentation is you're going to pick a topic that is small. You're not going to talk about the history of China in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but you could talk about maybe one person or one event. And what you're going to do is you're going to teach the class something new. You're going to help us learn something. Now, because this presentation is so structured, you won't be able to just come up with new ideas as you speak. You will have to stay very focused. And this prevents lecturing and going off on a different tangent. And instead, what you're going to do is you're going to help us examine something a little bit closer. You're going to bring focus on something small. You're going to teach us something new. And you, in fact, will be the teacher. So you will be the teacher of this class for 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, because it does require you to be in line with all of your pictures, everything has to tie together, you cannot wing it. So please don't go home the night before your assignment and think you can create a Pecha Kucha. You cannot wing this type of a presentation. You must practice. And what you'll find is that these types of presentations allow you to explain in detail something that perhaps we didn't know before. You're painting a picture for us. You're helping us to understand something a little bit better, and you become the expert. You're the one who is the subject matter expert on this topic. Make sure that each of your pictures give you clues. So for example, this one here, this picture here is of Lego. It's showing me how different pieces all have to come together to make something bigger. So each one of my slides, each one of my pictures, make my presentation. Of course, with any presentation that you do for my class, you're going to make sure that you hook your audience. We don't want anyone not to want to listen to our presentations. We've put a lot of work into it. And so you're going to focus on hooking the audience, grab their attention, make them want to listen. Because as a presenter, there's nothing more frustrating than putting a lot of work and a lot of effort into an assignment and finding that your audience is not paying attention. You want them to want to listen to you. You want them to learn what you are teaching. You're going to make sure that your presentation has a very clear opening and closing. So we want to make sure that I can hear that your presentation has begun. And at the same time, I want to hear that it is over. I don't want to know your presentation is over because there's no more pictures. I want to be able to see how everything connects together. I want to know that you have organized your thoughts and that you have organized the material so that it flows, so that everything connects. And this in turn will help your audience to better understand what it is that you're teaching. Now remember, we've discussed the KISS method to keep it simple, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to keep it simple because what I want you focusing on are those presentation skills that we have been discussing in class so far. And then what I want you to do is I want you to understand that these presentations are meant to also help prepare you for employment. A Pecha Kucha presentation is the ultimate presentation style. This is the professional presentation that is often used within different companies in order to pitch sales and in order to put forth new proposals and ideas. And when you have finished your Pecha Kucha presentation, you can know that you've done it. You have been able to successfully deliver a professional presentation that was about more than just whether or not you could speak well for a specific amount of time. Once you realize that the presentation is made up of organizational skills, speaking skills, pronunciation, practice, time management, all of those different pieces that make up a presentation, your hook, your opening, your closing, you'll see that everything ties together and you'll see how easy this does become for you. So what I would like you to do is I want you to start thinking about your topic. I want you to be excited about this, and I really look forward to seeing each of your presentations. Thank you.